everyone, welcome to the Sticks and Threads podcast, episode 8. I think this will be a little bit different because it's after Edinburgh. But hi, welcome. My name is Jen and I'm coming to you from the Netherlands, where I live with my husband and 3 children and our cat. Today I'm recording from my bedroom because my husband is sitting downstairs and he said it's not a problem if you record downstairs, I'll keep quiet, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that, so I brought everything upstairs and I'm in the bedroom trying to record. So yay, thank you for coming back if you're a returning viewer. Thank you if you're a new viewer. Please remember to give thumbs up if you like the episode, and a subscription would be amazing. I saw we passed 100 subscribers and I'm like, wow, thank you so much. I am going to put together a giveaway, but at this moment I'm just too tired and still overcoming all the yarn fumes and impressions and everything from Edinburgh, so it's coming when I feel a little bit more energetic and everything, so it will come, I promise. So yay, let's get started. I have a finished object. Before the trip I was just very nervous and going crazy a little bit, so I needed quick things to start and finish, because that's just a good feeling. So of course I made some baby things because that's what I love to do. I had already started this wonderful baby hat, but it's now finished. It only took me a day, so baby items are a really quick fix if you need something fast. So mix and match baby hat from Mina, Phillip, knitting Expat. I love her patterns. I already showed them, but I made some baby booties with it because I like to make sets. It's made in the wonderful yarn from Manos del Uruguay. This is Gloria. This is what I have left, so another baby set probably. It's 100% superwash wool and it's really soft, and I love the colors and it's just wonderful yarn. As I said in a previous episode, it's fair trade, and they show you where it's dyed and who dyed it. So that's I really like that part of Manos yarn, Manos del Uruguay. That's my finished object. It's something tiny, but I love it. Next, my wonderful pink hazel bag holds all my baby items, patterns, needles, everything I want to make for the babies, because it's just a lovely big bag, and it's really, if you can get your hands on one, do, because it's amazing. But in it, another finished baby hat, because I needed quick finishes. I made this also with Manos del Uruguay. This is Serena, and it's 60% alpaca and 40% cotton. So I thought this is perfect for summer. It's really soft and lovely. I also made one baby booty. It's not finished yet. I still have to graft it together. And the other one is on the needles, and I hope to finish this today. Graft it. This is what I have left. and it's just, it's beautiful yarn. It's really soft. I love it. And that's about that. Pink hazel bag. Really amazing. It holds so much stuff. This is the large project bag she has. And of course we also have some socks. In my Bellica Yarns project bag she made for me, especially with my special print. That means so much to me. And in this are my winter rose socks from Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade. Trying to get everything out. Hold on, don't walk away. From Helen Stewart, the winter rose socks. I did work on them, so I'm showing them. I am using StarFiberStudio yarn, Foxglove Daily Sock. It's a lovely yarn. This is one cake. And I split them up because all of a sudden 2 at a time just wasn't doing it for me. I got all tangled up. Well, I'm all tangled up here as well, but hey, that's no problem. This is where I was last time with a wonderful, Stitchmarker from Loading Cuteness on Etsy. And this is how far I got to the heel. I've got a heel. Also on the other one, this is also a Stitchmarker from Loading Cuteness with a heel. So on to the foot. Hopefully soon. And it's a lovely pattern. It's really easy. I love the way Helen Stewart writes her patterns. It's really amazing. I'm not going to show you because it's a paid for pattern. If you're curious, just buy one of her patterns and it's really worth it. Really, really, really is. She's an amazing pattern writer. Yeah, so I need to work on those because the next pattern is, I think, due in 2 weeks or maybe even 1 week. I don't know, but I'm not making the deadline. So that's one pair of socks. I have one more. Well, I have a lot more socks downstairs, but I didn't work on them, so I'm not going to show you. This is living in my FatesThread project bag, and it's just a perfect bag for socks. It's nice and sturdy, holds up really nicely. In it is the yarn from Spingodin. And it's for the Truly Hooked on Socks gal, Carla, CQ Handmade, and I are doing. And it's for the Cadena socks from the book The Sock Drawer. I don't have the book here with me, it's downstairs. Of course, as usual. This is cable needle because it's with cables. And I don't have a stitch marker on this one, but look at how pretty this is. The heel is in. I am doing my own heel for this, not from the pattern, because I just know this heel works for me and I'm sticking with it. So it's a cabled cuff and it's just so pretty. I love working on these. On this one is my lovely sheep stitch marker from Yarnistry on Etsy. Yes, there it is. And also one heel. The yarn is really amazing. I don't know if you can see the colors. Really, it's kind of blowing out, but it's really, really, really pretty. And it's called Diepzee. And yeah, it's lovely yarn. It's a lovely pattern. I really love cables at the moment, and I don't know what's going on there. I want to knit all the cable things, so love it. That's the other pair of socks. I brought one more whip, and this was my whip for the travel to Edinburgh. I started it at home and I really had to put it away, otherwise I would have kept knitting on it, because it's just an amazing pattern. It's great. It's living in my Amelia, sorry, I'm butchering the name, but I'll put the name on the screen. AmeliaXJoy on Etsy. She makes wonderful project bags. And it's my changing staircases from Trysten, the dyer behind Dragon Hoard Yarns. Changing staircases. And it's a lovely pattern. It's really easy. I am using Pollyorange yarn. Pollyorange is one of my favorite indie dyers from the UK. It's a sockblank. And when I went through my stash looking what do I need, what can I buy, I saw this one and it was just a perfect match for the pattern I had just seen for one skein, since I have a ton of one skein yarn, sock yarns. And this is how much I did on the trip before I left. The Stitchmarker was there. Well, before I started knitting, I put the Stitchmarker here. It's from the Woolly Dodo on Etsy, and I love this little dude. I love anything with sheep. And this is how much I have done. Quite a bit, I must say. And it's a lovely pattern. And I can't wait to get this soaking. Well, first, I can't wait to get this finished. And then soaking and blocking and just, I love it, I love it, I love it. It was a really great project to have with me, just knit a few stitches and yeah, it was great. I have it on my, all my socks are knitted on my Chalgo needle, on mostly Chalgo needles, 2.25 millimeters and higher sharp needles. This is, I think, a 3.75 Knit Pro Symphony wooden needles, because I had asked the airline if I could bring knitting needles and they said if it's wooden and blunt, that's totally okay, and we never had an issue with it, so I'm sticking with the Knit Pro needles when I ever have to fly, which will probably not be that often, but hey, it's been 10 years since I was on a plane, so this was really exciting and fun and amazing. And again, but I think my husband is saying, you're not leaving again, because the kids kind of gave him a hard time. It all went okay, no problem, but the kids got ill, and yeah, it was really funny, I must say. I was worried about the kids, but it was kind of funny. Yeah, those are the whips in progress and everything. With whips in progress, ready. As you can tell, I'm still not really, the nerves and the excitement and everything. It's not really come down yet. I don't know. When we came home, I had a massive migraine attack because it was just overwhelming. And today is the first day. I don't have a terrible headache, but I'm still a bit all over the place and still, yeah. I'm sorry. this is just me. This is how it goes. Let me see. Also, before I will start showing my EYF haul. If you're not interested in seeing that, I can totally understand that. So I will do that at the end. So now I'll just show you things that came in after the last recording, and then I'll just have a small chat, I don't know, and then I'll record a special part for the EYF haul, because I can totally understand if you don't like watching that. And yeah, so let's move. I'm totally blanking on a name at the moment. I feel so bad. It's, yeah, this little dude, sheep. I love it. I'm totally crazy for sheep, as you probably know. My Instagram name is 3 kleine schaapjes, and it means 3 little sheep. Translated, I'm thinking about switching it to the English name, because it's so hard to pronounce. Introduce yourself. I found that at Edinburgh. I just showed my card, like it's 3 little sheep, but it's 3 kleine schaapjes. And I'm thinking about changing the Instagram to 3 little sheep, but I'm going back and forth. I don't know. Most of you know me like that, so. But it's this little project bag. It's really amazing. I love the snaps and I love the sheep. It's from Bumpy Crafts on Etsy. She ships from Germany. Antonia, she is just the sweetest. I saw she had a shop update coming, and I asked her if this little sheep was going to be in there, and she said, well, I'll list one for you. It's just, it's no problem. And I finally took the plunge and bought one. And I can really recommend it because it's amazing. I love it, and I finally now I can use it. I always put all the things away in a box when for recording, and I don't use the thing, so now I can finally start using it. It's lovely. It's lovely. And she makes wonderful project bags and needle cozies and needle organizers, and I want it all, but I'm going to restrain myself and going to try and continue like I did before Edinburgh. So next up was a special package that came in. I'm sorry, I'm really still trying to regain my energy and everything. Since a few weeks I'm really on a Harry Potter craving. I'm not sure what's going on there. My daughter is reading the books and watching the movies, and I really enjoy that because I watch too. And all of a sudden, of course, I want all the Harry Potter yarns. And I saw Felt Fusion do a Dobby inspired box with yarn and goodies. And I have a weak spot for Dobby, so I ordered it. It's a few weeks ago, but oh, I'm so happy I did. It's totally blowing out, but it's just so pretty. I completely fell in love with it, and it's with bamboo, so it's really, 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 really soft. I think this will become a shawl because it's just so pretty and so soft, and I just love it, and it screams spring to me, so might do that. With it also came, I don't know how to pronounce the name, CastledIne. I remember her shop from when it was still a different name, which sock stitch markers from polymer clay, so really, really lovely. CastledIne on Etsy, and a lovely sticker and a lovely doggy notebook. So it was really a fun box to open and look, and yay! So really lovely. Thank you, Shadow. It's an amazing, it was an amazing box. And with this one, I'm sorry, I don't remember if I showed it already. I think I did, but I'm not sure, so it's just going to be a quick flash. Bredelicious yarns. It came to me in a knit crate box, and it's a lovely way to get your hands on US yarns and without the customs. You can really recommend it. So yay, lovely, lovely yarn. Then we also got in the next installment for the Truly Hooked on Socks scale. Is really fast, and this is the almost last pair. We have one more to go after this one, and I don't know which pattern because I'm still on the Cuteness socks. Those are for April, and these are for May. I don't know the pattern because I'm still on Cuteness and I don't want to go rushing and everything, so I have to keep these like this because I wanted to cake it up, cast it on straight away, and I thought no, first finish the other ones. But it's from StarFiberStudio, Passion Flower, Stellar Sock Yarn, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And look at this beauty. It's totally not showing. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's really this. This is more true to color. It's got lovely red speckles and it's just really, really, really pretty. Thank you, Esther. It's amazing and I look forward to start knitting it up. Thank you. So that brings me to the part where I'm going to have a small chit chat and have to start the EYF haul part. I've been to EYF. It was the first time. It's been 10 years since I have been on a plane. It was the first time I was going away from my kids without my kids, and that I was not there to take care of them. I was really nervous. The youngest one is 4 years old, and she was never taken to bed by dad. That was always my thing for some reason, I don't know why. And yeah, it was the first time dad had to take care of the kids without me being around at night. I have been away for one day, just the day, but after dinner I was there. So it was really, it was really strange not being there. The kids got sick, so they start throwing up all over the place at night. So he was like, "Thank you, this is a real good experience. You are not allowed to go again," he said jokingly. But I know it was, he knows it's just the way it is, and the kids didn't plan this or anything. It was just, there's something going around. But I was kind of happy I was not there because I hate it when they do that. They did the day before he arrived home. They had the same thing, so I was like, yeah, of course, just before he arrives home you all get sick and I have to do this, and when daddy's home you are all perfectly fine. And so it was a really surprise. They still had this thing that's just awful. Yeah, it was an amazing trip. It was great. It was mind-blowing, really. It's just I had such an amazing time. It was so much fun to go with Carla. Carla, you're a really great travel buddy. You're a great friend. I really enjoyed it and your company. And yeah, I hope we can do a lot more of these trips in the near future, because it was amazing. It was really, we had an hour delay in flight, so it was an hour, but it was at night. And we had been at the airport at 5:30, and our flight was supposed to leave at 9:45. It would have been in the air. That didn't happen. And it was just, we were tired. Carla still had her job, during the day, and it was just, we just wanted to go to sleep. And we were just nervous for the plane and everything. Like, oh, it's been so long since we've been on a plane. It was just, yeah. So at the end we arrived at 11:30, I think, at the hotel, and check in and everything. And when we came into the room, it was just so hot in there. They had put on the heat and it was just ugh. So before it was all cooled down and everything, it was 1 o'clock before we went to sleep. But we were up bright and early because we were just full of adrenaline to go to the yarn festival, and it was just like, it's finally happening. We've been looking forward to this for months, and it's finally there. And yeah, it's just an experience I can really recommend. If you have a chance to go to a yarn festival, just do it. Just do it if you have the chance. And it's just so amazing. It's the atmosphere, the people, it's great. We stood in line, it started snowing and it was really cold, and but it was well worth it. We went in, we picked up the order we had done on the bag and everything, and a pin, and we just went in, and it was just like, wow, amazing. You don't know where to start, you don't know where to look, so we just walked around and we looked, and it was like, oh, it's all too pretty. And we just looked around, and then we sat down after, I think, 2 hours of just looking and awing and oohing, and oh, it was just, we sat down and we had coffee and we had some lovely cake. I love cake. I just enjoyed it really much. And after that we were like, okay, we've got this, and we pulled out our shopping lists and we started shopping. And yeah, I was so happy I saved up for this, because it was just, everything was so pretty, and I really had to think, no, I don't have a project for this in mind. I have a ton of just single skeins I need to buy for projects, not just single skeins and just toss them in the stash and not have a project for it. So I was really proud of myself. I stuck to that. I really did. And yeah, it was just wonderful. The day went by so fast, and at night during the day we just sat down and we chatted with a lot of people. We met a lot of people. Yeah, we met a lot of people, and it was just amazing to chat with you and to meet you. It was really fun, and I consider this just my internet friends, and it was just amazing. And meeting all famous podcasters, designers, indie dyers, it was just, I felt like a 16-year-old girl meeting a pop idol. It was just, oh, look, that's Amy Florence. Oh, look, that's Kristen from Food and Vine. And it's just like, yeah, like this. And it's just amazing. And yeah, I still like, I met famous people. It's just weird, I know. They're just people. And I met Stephen West. I already knew Petra from Undercover Otter. We met her in Amsterdam when we did a yarn crawl, and she was an amazing guide. And she's just an amazing person. I love her. And it was great meeting her. I also met Annette from Pink Hazelbags. She's just an amazing person. And yeah, I just met so many people, and my head was just spinning. And after the festival, we met a lovely lady in the bus, and she said, well, you have to go to Old Town for dinner, and just tag along, and I will take you to Old Town and to the Royal Mall, and it will be fine. And we just started chatting, and when we were there, we just said, yo, if you're alone, just come along with us for dinner, and we just have an amazing evening. And it was just so much fun, and it was so much, it was amazing. It was amazing. And when we came back to the hotel at night, we were just so tired. We had said we going out for cocktails and just enjoy Saturday night, and well, we came to the hotel, and in the hotel they have a Starbucks corner, and we just picked up a coffee, and I picked up a massive cup of tea, and we went upstairs to the hotel room, and we sat there like, yeah, girls' night out. We are here. It's 8:30. It was 8:30, and we're just so broken down, so tired. So also we had to get up really early to go to the airport, because we had to be there at 8 in the morning for our flight, and it started snowing, and we were a bit nervous, like, will we make it home today? Because we heard a lot of flights got cancelled, especially flights in the UK, but we had to go out, so it was a bit nervous, but it all went okay. We got home just in time, and the kids were waiting for us at the airport, which was really special for me, because normally my husband is the one arriving at Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam, every 3 months. So it was really like, yay, I'm on the other side this time. And the kids were really happy they got to go to the airport, because they don't go that often, because mostly when my husband arrives home, it's during school time. And since this is just normal life for us, we said we are not going to take them out from school to pick up dad at the airport or take him to the airport. This is just normal life. If it's school time, then you are in school and you're not going to the airport. So they were really, really happy. They got a chance to go, and yeah, it was a very short trip, and kind of sad I didn't get to see really a lot of Edinburgh, like the castle and the Royal Mile and everything, but it's a good reason to say I'm coming back. I'm not sure if I can go next year. I really hope I can, but if my husband is not home, I can't go. I have 3 children and I can't drop them somewhere and say, hi, I'm away for the weekend. Enjoy. Wish I could, but no, that's not possible, and I'm not going to take them with me because, yeah, not possible. So, fingers crossed my husband is home next year so I can go again, and I really hope I can go again with Carla, and I really hope to meet all of you guys again there, when all the persons I met this time. And I look forward to meeting new people. I always look forward to meeting new people. It's just great. And I'm starting to ramble, so it's time to stop chatting and start the EYF haul part, because it's massive and it's going to take a lot. So if you don't want to watch the whole part, I can totally understand again. And thank you for watching. Please remember, a thumbs up would be great, a subscription would be amazing, and just thank you for watching, and I hope to that you will return. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. So thank you for watching. Bye. So EYF hold. It's massive. I saved up for it as soon as I knew I was going. I saved up for it, started saving, and I'm so happy I did. And in the last 2 weeks before Edinburgh, I started really looking at the patterns, like what do I want to make, what do I need, and everything. So I chose my patterns. I had a lot of patterns I wanted to make. Well, I want to make, but I really had to choose between a few. So I did. I did all the measurements, and I was surprised. I went down 1 size, so that was really nice. All that working out at the gym is paying off, and so I wrote down everything I needed, what type of yarn and how many skeins, how many meters, how many yards, and just all the info I needed if I saw yarn I wanted to buy. And I'm really happy I did. And I only regret one thing, and I will talk about that when I get to that part. But otherwise, I'm really, really happy with everything I got, and it's just well worth it. I saved up for it, and I feel no regrets about buying it all. Yeah, it's just I saved up for it, and I'm really happy with everything, every single thing I have, and I look forward to knitting it up into the patterns that I bought it for, and it's just amazing. So let's get started. This is a bag full of stuff. First of all, I bought this wonderful, wonderful bag. It's so, and it's just celebrating yarns and friendship. Wow, it really is. So this is the first thing I bought. I had ordered it online together with a pin. So I also, of course, there was a vendor list, and I checked every single vendor on the internet, on their web shop. Is it easy to get? Etsy shop is really easy. Is it just a normal website? It's a bit more difficult, but still possible. And so I really checked every vendor and made notes and everything, so I really did my homework. But I also came across this woolly, you see on the other side, woolly originals. And really, when we walked up to the booth, I saw this one, and all the other ones I just did not notice. I only saw this one. This is hand knitted and with an own design from the wonderful ladies. And it's Jameson's and Smith yarn, if I remember correctly. I'm so sorry. And it's made into a project bag or a notions pouch or makeup bag. I don't know how to call it. I think it's too small for a project bag. I don't mind. I just loved it, and it's purple, and I love it. It's amazing. And it's the colors confetti and jewel, and the design is Nordic rose. It's based on a traditional Scandinavian star or rose pattern, and it's just, I love it. It's just, and this is the other side. It's just amazing. So I'm really happy with it, and I might go for some more. Next, I put in all my little pins and things I got in this wonderful, wonderful bag, so I will not lose it. First, it's so much. I'll get it out. Okay, I saw this wonderful pin from the Knitting Goddess Yarn Lover. So just a perfect match. I am a true yarn lover. If it had a Yarn Addict, it would be amazing. So that's one. Let's see, I don't want to miss anything. Also, Le Bien-Aimé booth had these pins. I chose just one from Shadican, the lemonade shop, because yeah, I just had to. Also, Pom Pom magazine was there, and I just got this one. And a little sheep, of course. I needed a sheep. Oh, this one, of course. I couldn't walk away without one. The special yarn shop. Then also I was gifted this one. Otherworldly Yarns. I met her. She's a lovely person. Thank you. And Kate from Hawthorne Cottage Craft gifted me this. Can you see? It's just so cute. I love it. Check out her podcast as well and her Instagram. Lovely, lovely yarn. When I went for a gift for the kids, of course, I had to give them a small gift. I can't show you because they have it in their bed and I didn't grab it. But I saw a keychain with a little sheep from Scotland. I just had to get it. Also, as I mentioned earlier, I had the pleasure of meeting Trysten from Yarngasm podcast and Full and Fine Yarns. She gifted me this lovely pin, and really I am treasuring these pins because they are helping me to remember everything and everyone I met, because every time you look at it, you know, hey, that's from them. I also got a pink hazel pin I didn't buy a bag from her. She was almost sold out, and the one I really wanted was gone. And so I said, then I'm just going to buy the pin and we'll get something a different time. I was also gifted, I feel really special with this, a style award for a cowl I was wearing, and everyone mentioned, that's nice, lovely color. So I didn't grab the cowl. I don't know where it is, otherwise I would pause and go grab it. But I made, it was the Embrace cowl. I don't remember the name, I'm so sorry. I will post a picture of, maybe I will post a picture, I don't know, don't keep me to it. And the yarns I used were gifted to me by Sassy Sheep's Studio on Etsy. Lovely Saskia gifted them to me, and I made the cowl, and it's just, and it got me this award from Stephen and Penelope, and it was just so much fun. It was amazing. Then I had seen this on the vendor list, and I had checked out her Etsy shop, and I knew I just had to bring something home. So it's Eileen Clark Crafts. She makes most wonderful needle felting brooches and necklaces and pins and everything, and it comes in a very cute box. And yeah, I just had to. 3 little sheep. Who could resist? Well, I couldn't. It's needle felted, and the details, just look at that. It's just unbelievable. So I'm really happy I have this one. So all the pins, all the goodies, all the things, really amazing. There's also a lot of yarn. Let's get started on that. I already put it in bags, so I'm sorry for the noise. I just wanted to keep it safe and sound. So, this first, I hope you can see, Eden Cottage yarn. I had it on my list for a long time. I wanted it, and now I could see the colors in real life, and I just had to. I've got 4 skeins of this. It's Bowland 4-ply colorway Wild Raspberries 100% blue face Leicester yarn, and I just love BFL, so I had to get this. And I already have the project in mind. Let me see if I can quickly get it. It's a project from Interpretations number 5. And I am going to make this one. Quiet Stars by Hoagie Locatelli in the Eden Cottage yarn. So it's really soft. I love it, and I'm so curious to how this will knit up. This yarn, I know I can buy this from her website, but it was just so much fun to walk around her booth and just touch all the yarns and see them in real life. She has amazing blends, not just the superwash merino, but also with bamboo and silk and everything. So this is really pretty. I'm really happy I got this. It was really hard to choose one color. I wanted them all. Maybe next time I will choose a different color. It was really hard to choose, just, yeah. But I need this one. Next, just get this out of the way. I also bought 2 pom-pom magazines, the older ones. It was buy one get one for free, so it was like, okay, that's easy. So I chose these 2. Then, of course, I also wanted to check out Bellica Yarns because they were sponsoring the podcast. I'm sorry. And I just wanted to check them out before I would buy something online that I would not like. And if you follow Carla, you see she already started. She could not wait any longer, which I can totally understand because I'm itching to start as well. But I bought Bellica Swan Falkland Island wool, and it's just 100% pure new wool grown by Ellie and Andre Short Swan Inlet. I don't know. It's just so much fun. They just know where it's coming from. You can see here. I bought 6 balls. I don't know, balls of this in this lovely, lovely color. And it's going to be the hipster shawl by Hoagie Locatelli. I saw the Mayak booth. This originally is made in Mayak yarn. I saw the booth, I checked it out, and it was just so beautiful. It was amazing. But my budget was really not going to allow me to buy the yarn, the same yarn for this pattern. I had budgeted for cardigans and pullovers, sweaters, but not this much for the shawl. But this is just going to be perfect for it. It's just a perfect match. And I look forward to starting it and knitting it up because I'm really curious how this will go. And maybe in the future maybe I will get more for a nice cable sweater. I don't know, who knows. But first I need to knit up all of this. And my stash, of course. This is a massive one. It's a lot. But I really, really wanted to make sure I have enough of this. I'm sorry for all the crinkling and everything. I have this on my list for a very long time. And I just never could really decide on what to make, of which yarns to use and everything. I'm talking about Zweig by Caitlin Hunter, and I really love this pattern. And it's just an amazing pattern, but I just never could decide on yarn colors and everything. So I just kept it open, and then I thought, yeah, Edinburgh, I'm going to look for it. And I had not planned on where to buy my yarns for the patterns. I just knew how much I needed and was going to see what would come my way. So at the end, kinda at the end, we stumbled into the booth of Ripple's Craft hand-dyed yarns. And I started browsing and I saw this one. I love this logo. It's really, I love anything Celtic, and it's just amazing. And I saw just wonderful, wonderful grey. It's Scottish Highlands yarn, and I thought, what better way? What better way than to see if they have enough? And I saw only 5 skeins of this, and I thought, that's good. Thank you, well enough. So I brought 5. I knew I needed 5 for a cardigan or something. And then I saw this one, and it's just a perfect match. It's just really, it's not showing like but it's a perfect match. And I saw 2 of these, and then I thought, I finally found it. It's my swag sweater. So I have 5 of these, 2 of these, well enough. It's plenty. I'm pretty sure I will have left over, but that's no problem. I love these colors, and I'm really happy I got to finally find yarn for my swag sweater. So that's on its way. It will happen. Next, I was planning on buying Ushitita yarn because it's hard to get, and I know I can buy it in the Netherlands at Stephen and Penelope, but it's quickly sold out, and I just needed to. I knew what I wanted to make, and first I'll show you. I had this on my list as well. And well, I kind of want to make every pattern from the interpretations books, but I could not buy the yarns for every pattern. I want to make this one also by Locatelli. She just writes amazing patterns. I wanted to make this one, and I knew this is made in a La Bien-Aimée yarn, and I have both La Bien-Aimée yarn, but not enough for this one. But I saw Ushitita yarn, and I saw this one, and I still had enough of this, so I splurged. It's called Kitty. I love it, and it's just so pretty. I really love these colors, so I bought 5. I can make the glacier sweater tunic. I don't know, it's just so blowing out. Let me see if I can. It's just so pretty. I also got to meet Steffi from Ushitita, and she's just a lovely person, and she dyes amazing yarns. It was really hard to choose because I loved every single one of them, as I do with all yarns mostly. I love everything, which doesn't make it easier to choose yarns for a project. So I bought that, and when I bought those at Stephen and Penelope, they also gave me this tote resting knit face. It's just so amazing. I love it. So that's that, and we're almost there, really. As I said, I also bought La Bien-Aimée yarn, and this is the yarn I did not have a project in mind. As I said, the glacier tunic is made in La Bien-Aimée yarn, but for my size I need 5, and I only bought 4. Let me see if I can. I got these ones. Not my usual color palette, but they just called to me. I just could not resist, and first I saw only these 2, and I thought, yeah, what do you make with just 2 skeins of singles? I don't know. And then the lovely Trysten at the La Bien-Aimée booth said, wow, here, now you have 3. And yeah, they're stunning. And then he just put this one next to it, and like, look, And I thought, yeah, before you put another one next to it, maybe I should have bought one more, and it would have been a wonderful glacier tunic. But no, this will be turned into a shawl. I don't know which one yet. Maybe I can make a cardigan with it, a short cardigan, when I lose enough weight. I'm not sure yet. So this is the only purchase I did without a pattern in mind. The only one. Can you believe it? This is, it's 4 skeins of La Bien-Aimée. It's still like, but yeah. Then, as I said earlier, I regret one thing. I did not regret buying it. Really, no. When walking around, we saw yarn from Skein Queen, and as I said, I brought all the information for patterns, and I saw her yarn, and I saw something that was like, that could be a breathing space. Could be. Let's just walk around and let's see what we will find. I wish I had bought it, because this was just one, and it's just so pretty. It's so soft. Look at it's 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon, and it's just so soft. I needed 2 skeins of this and 3 skeins of the solids. There was a solid next to it that was just a perfect match. So 3 skeins of the solid and 2 of these, and it was there. It was there, and I walked away thinking I had time. When we came back just a little while later, I think it was just half an hour later, I don't know, maybe an hour later, the solids had reduced to just 2 skeins and 2 of these. I bought only this one, thinking these will be my Edinburgh socks. I really should have bought the others as well, because now I regret not getting the solids with it, because it would have made a lovely shawl of some pattern. I don't know. I have so many shawl patterns I want to make. I should have bought it, and because this is just way, way, way too beautiful, too soft, too squishy to make socks out of. So I might be sending a message to Skein Queen asking if she still can dye up the solids and has one more of these, so I can make a breathing space. And buy one other skein of sock yarn, because this is just too pretty for sock yarn. This is just way too soft. So that's the only thing I regret. I should have bought them when I could, but I didn't. But it's not the end of the world. I know. I've got all these other pretty things, and I'm really happy with them. I know it's a lot of money and everything. It's a lot of money for yarn. I know, really, I know. But I saved up for it for months, and this is my hobby. I enjoy it, I love it, and I am going to knit it up. And it's going to make me so happy. I am really happy with everything, so I don't feel guilt on buying it. I just love it. And this one is really special now to me, because I don't want to make socks with it. I need more of this, but next month. So that was it. That was my Edinburgh yarn haul from the festival, and it's I'm really happy with it. I am still very tired. When we came home, I had a migraine attack because of all the things, and my head was just spinning. And from all the lovely people we met, I'm sorry if I have not mentioned your name, but my head just spins and I'm really bad with names. So that's nothing personal, I just lose names. I see faces, but names is just a little bit. It's an amazing experience and I'm really happy I got to go, and I hope I can go again. And yeah, I'm still recovering and it's just mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing, and I'm going to leave it here. I have to do laundry. I hear the machine finishing, so I have to go do that, and it's time to pick up the kids from school again. I have to edit this, which is going to be a pain because I already know I have a lot to cut out, and uploading, and I also want to do some pictures in and everything. I have to upload it, and I hate editing and uploading and everything, so who knows what will happen. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Again, a thumbs up would be great, a subscription would be amazing, a giveaway will be coming as soon as I can, and I hope to see you next time. Well, I hope you will watch again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye! I almost forgot something that means so much to me, and I almost forgot it. Silly me. As you know, I love drinking tea. I love the Starbucks mugs, and I just had to get this. And I already knew I was not going to be shopping in Old Town Edinburgh, and I did not know if I would get a chance to get to Old Town. So someone really lovely I met at Edinburgh was a Dutch lady. I already met her at another fair in the Netherlands, but she kindly offered to get me a Starbucks mug from Edinburgh. And she gave it to me at the airport on our way home. And Lia Koperdraadje, really thank you so much for getting this for me. And yay! I've got my Edinburgh mug from Starbucks. And it means the world to me. I'm so happy. I've been drinking my tea every day from this since I got home, and it's just, I'm so happy with it. It means the world to me. So thank you, Leah, for getting it. I'm really happy with it, and yay.